has unfortunately been pushed to the wayside for the time being until I could finish the stuff I had going on. And I'll maybe go into that a little bit in the video. I'm aware that I've called it Life Update, but it's more just kind of filling you in of what's going on. Slightly, somewhat. I'll be filling you in a bit. And I'm also going to be drawing a monster truck. I'm also aware in the little intro I didn't get this pencil out because there's only one pencil in my pencil case and it's not very good, and this lives on my shelf. So, just to explain that, I've got my pictures of Google search of monster trucks over here I'll be referencing, and I'll just get into it really. I guess. Again, I'm looking at this from almost like a 45-degree angle, so I'm just going to do the rough stuff in pencil, and then go over it in a nice chunky pen. So, yes, it's probably been maybe 3 months, 2 months, maybe about 2 months since I uploaded a video. Hopefully you're getting some nice pencil sounds there. But yeah, it's been about 2 months since my last video. And there's kind of a multitude of reasons. But the main one just being that time, making these videos is quite time consuming. Editing and setting up and, finding a good day when I'm home alone maybe. So, as I've always found with wanting to do art and things like that, time is my main enemy. Also, I've had quite a lot on. I think that'll do for the pencil for now. You might not even be able to see it. I've definitely used this pen before on the channel. It's like, I'm guessing that might be Japanese. It's called Pentel Sign Pen, made in Japan. I was right. Anyway, I just dropped the lid, so you might hear a little blip in the sound there. I've never been great at drawing wheels, so we'll see how this goes. Anyway, the biggest thing that's going to happen to me over the last few months is I was involved in a court case. Nothing, really, really bad or too serious or anything, but it was, long story short, an intellectual property small claims case. That's, if you're watching from the US, I'm not sure what the kind of US version of that would be. Maybe it's the same, but that's what it is in the UK, small claims. Because, I'm not going to go into too much detail because I don't want to, and I'm not even sure if I can. But someone I did artwork for, and I was paid for this artwork, then used the artwork, well, it was an establishment, then used the artwork that I made for t-shirts. Okay, let me start again. I made artwork for some t-shirts for an establishment. They, over the pandemic, then used that design to essentially rebrand the entire establishment without any further payment or even asking me. So, anyway, that's the long and short of it. And I essentially wanted a kind of back payment for this. And one thing led to another, that, and a hell of a long time of emailing and trying to get responses, and yada yada yada. It went to court maybe nearly a month ago, so that's quite a good wheel. I'm quite happy with that. So quite a lot of my mental space and time was taken up by this impending court case, and as you can imagine, it was very stressful. I was very nervous, and it was all consuming for maybe a good few weeks. But fortunately, I did win. I got awarded what I asked for, so it was a good outcome. But yeah, in kind of being all consumed by this, it did mean that a lot of things I love and a lot of things I like to do had to be kind of pushed to the side for a little bit, including making videos, unfortunately. But what's been really, really nice is, I've been getting the odd comment on the channel, because I've been keeping an eye on it, I've been keeping an eye on views and stuff like that. I've been getting the odd comment of people wondering where I am or what's going on, which, I never thought would be happening kind of around less than 6 months after I started the channel, so thank you for kind of checking in and wondering, but like I say, it's been nothing bad, everything's fine, just been super, super busy and not had much mental space for doing the things I enjoy. I really like running, and I hadn't ran for 3 months up until last week, and oh my gosh, I've been on a couple of runs and I really feel like my fitness has just totally reset and I'm almost back at zero again. I actually went on a run this morning and I'm still hurting, but no, it's okay. Just when you run and you can kind of taste blood, that hasn't happened for a while, and I only did a short little distance, so hopefully I can kind of claw that back. I also, since the last video got uploaded, I've been on holiday. With my other half and some friends went to Europe on holiday. I say Europe, I don't know why I'm not telling you. Montenegro. We went to Montenegro in Europe, which I highly recommend. It's very cheap. Not cheap to get there, but once you are there, it's cheap. So I've been doing that, and also, I've been working a lot with my day job. I'm now full-time at my job, so that's obviously very busy. Many things, many reasons, but the important thing is I'm back and I'm hoping to do quite a lot of videos over the holidays, kind of really amp it up. I'm playing around with new things. I did that, had a nice little intro to the video today. Just playing around with stuff, having fun. I enjoy making videos, so just seeing what I can do with it, where it goes, That was my phone vibrating. You might not have heard it. Hope these headlights are a bit skew with. I'll tell you what, this monster truck's going way better than expected. Kind of thought it was just going to look rubbish. This pen is great. I'm going to have to buy some more of these. Really cool pen. Especially when you're not being too precise. Not wanting to be too precise, Christmas shopping tomorrow. I've done a bit, but need to do the general, walk through town, see what's there, and just buy some random stuff for people. Because historically I'm terrible for just thinking of ideas, then ordering them off the internet, and it's kind of backfired on me before because I've sometimes just gotten rubbish presents. But it's nice just to go walk around town and see what's there and get some random stuff you probably wouldn't have even thought of by just ordering offline, I can tell I haven't really drawn much in a while, my hands aching already. Okay, we're looking good, I think. This wheel a bit thicker, it's in the foreground, isn't it? There we go. I'm thinking of investing in a little, kind of like a little, I guess that'd be maybe interview mics or a little handheld mic to put on the pen, and then doing maybe a no talking video and seeing how that goes. But I think it would be good generally to have kind of dual mics going on with these videos, so you're not only getting me talking but also a lot of good pen sounds, because I've had a few comments about people wanting to hear the pen sounds more. So maybe a little Christmas present to myself, getting that. Let's have some decals on it. Okay. I haven't even had much time to watch ASMR recently. I've really fallen off the wagon with just watching it. Usually I'd watch it before bed, but I've got back into the habit of just reading, which is obviously fine. I'm more than happy to read before going to sleep. It's probably even better than watching videos, but I guess maybe I feel a little bit out the loop of new videos, new trends that are going on. I know a lot of people have been uploading videos as shorts, like ASMR shorts, which are good, which are cool. I haven't really tried my hand at them yet. I think I should. I probably spoke about this before, but I've got an idea to make a short. In fact, I'm almost definitely sure I've spoken about this before. I've got an idea to make a short where I basically drop the pin on Google Maps somewhere completely random, and go on Street View and then just draw the view. I think that could be quite cool. Because I did that completely aside from wanting to do that as an idea for the channel. I did that recently, and I think it dropped in Korea somewhere, South Korea, and it was just a really cool little aesthetic, and I would have liked to have drawn it. And that kind of sparked the idea off. Obviously, I'd probably get quite a few just random views in the middle of nowhere, which itself would be an interesting kind of maybe a little experiment to see if I can draw them well enough. Kind of dust off my landscape drawing abilities. Oh, there we go. Oh, for anyone who's been mildly interested in the fate of my shed that I'm building, because I've definitely spoken about that on the channel. It finally wasn't raining last week, and I booked a day off work and finished the outside of it. So finally I could take all the tarpaulin off it, and it can, in theory, withstand itself against the elements and the rain. In fact, I'm looking at it now, and I've noticed it's kind of leaning to one side. It's sturdy enough, you know, it's not going to fall down, but I might have to bear that in mind in the future if I'm ever repairing it. Now all I've got to do is the inside, which is the easy part because I can do that without having to worry about the weather. I can kind of work on that over winter without having to just wait until it's not snowing or raining. I feel quite lucky. Well, pleased with myself in that regard. Oh, I think, okay, back to the dye. I'm glad I penciled this out first, it's really helped. It's made it a lot easier. Okay. There's a couple of things I find I'm often too stubborn to use or do, and one of them is using a ruler, and the other one is penciling things out. Don't get me wrong, I love the kind of freedom of just drawing it with no kind of rhyme or reason, just going for it with the pen, but especially with something like this, it's nice to just make sure it looks like what I want it to look like. It's just better. You know, it keeps proportions neat and everything. It means I don't go too off-piste. Like I'm definitely often in danger of doing. Pretty excited about this drawing because, well, recently, maybe a year ago, I got really into Spain Rodrigo, the kind of alternative comics guy from the 60s, 70s, up until recently. I think, I'm not sure if he's still alive, but some of his stuff, like Trash Man, and I think he had someone called, she was like a superhero called, like, forgive my French, Big Bitch, maybe. I might have misremembered that. Hopefully I've just made that up out of my head, but yeah. Sorry for any children watching, if there are. But his work is very, like, thick, black, filled in, kind of similar to this. Maybe that's what subliminally channeling to draw this. Oh dear. Little mistake there. Got to have a step to get up thing. I don't want to draw off the thing and not film it. There we go. Right. Just something silly on the roof. Would a monster truck have a decal on the roof? I'm guessing so. I assume they flip around quite a lot. Can't go wrong with kind of a lightning bolt situation. I'm gonna put a number on the side. Let's do 25 because I think this is the 25th video. I think. I hope I'm not wrong. I hope it's not like the 24th or something. This feels like quite a milestone. Even if it is the 24th, it's still if this is just wrong, it's still a nice milestone. But I'm definitely in the mid-20s as far as videos go. Which I'm super proud of. It would be mad if I'm ever get to like 100 videos. I'll have to do some kind of giveaway or special or I'm not sure what, something cool. Maybe even when I get to 50. Maybe when I get to 50 is when I'll make a Patreon. That could be fun. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there's any more big life updates I should give you. I guess the ones with the shed is only kind of relevant if you've been watching a lot of my videos. I've been going on about my shed for quite some time. But I think the takeaway is I've got more time, more mental space now for videos, and I'm really gonna try and, hit it hard and do some good content, and definitely try and avoid having a gap as big as the one I have between the last video and this one, because it's no fun, it's no fun. Now, especially this court case is done, I feel like the mental clarity that I feel is unmatched, as I'm sure anyone would attest to who've done some kind of court case or huge legal thing such as that. I think that might be finished. Or maybe shall I colour it a bit in? Shall I colour it in? I'll do the number. This blue is very kind of thick and like rich. And if anyone's again been watching my videos, they'll know I drew the robot with this. I think the black is not kind of strong